As Built for AutoCAD tutorial, steel. After this tutorial, you'll be able to add steel to an active set, fit steel beams to the point cloud, copy beams, extend beams, and align and export beams. Start by opening the tutorial_plant drawing file. Select the scan position labeled Recap .1_ISBL_S111. Click the Scan Nav On command. Note: scan navigation can also be activated by double-clicking the scan label. Uncheck the transparency box to see the dense point cloud. Navigate to the following view of steel beams by holding down the middle mouse button while moving. From the As-Built Plant ribbon, click Edit As-Built Plant Specs. Select the Steel catalog from the drop-down menu and click the Right Shift Operator command to move the steel items to the active set. Now we have steel and CS300 piping under the active set. Click OK. Click Fit Beam, and in the Insert Steel dialog, click Detect Type. Click 2 points on the same face of the steel beam. On this dialog, you can see the cross-section of the points in the green area. The software automatically suggests the best match for the beam. Click the Insert Beams of this type to accept the selected beam. Click the Extend option on the command prompt to extend the current beam. Next, click the endpoints to extend the beam. Right-click and select the Finish option to return to the previous command prompt. Right-click and select the Finish again. Now the beam has been fit to the point cloud. Again, click Detect Type and pick 2 points on a horizontal beam. You can drag the left mouse button to erase data that is affecting the results. Click Recalculate to update results if needed. You can click the Use this type command to specify the desired beam shape. Click Insert and pick 2 points on each beam. Right-click and select Finish. Click Close. Check the transparency box to see the beams as they sit on the point cloud. To close the gaps in the beams, click the Extend Steel to Steel command from the As-Built Plant ribbon. Select all the beams and press Enter. Then select a point on the vertical beam to extend all the horizontal beams. If needed, extend the vertical beam using Extend Steel to Point. Select it and press Enter. Then click the top of the beam in the point cloud. For efficient modeling, you can copy and fit existing beams. Click Copy Fit Beams. Select all 4 beams and press Enter. Click the top of the vertical beam to specify the base point. Click the top of the neighboring vertical beam to place the copied beams. The beams are automatically fitted to the point cloud. Press Escape. Uncheck all points in the section manager. Use the Extend Steel to Steel command to close the gaps on both sides of the horizontal beams. Go to the As-Built ribbon and click the Scan Nav Off and Hide Scan Labels command. Navigate to the steel beams. Notice that these beams are best fit to the point cloud and are not perfectly straight. Zoom out and, if needed, adjust the length of the beams using Extend Steel to Steel. To fix the alignment of the beams, click Apply Constraints for Steel. Here, you can change the tolerance parameters as you desire, but for this example, we'll leave them as they are. Click Select Beams. Select all beams and navigate to the beams to have a better view. Now you can see that all the beams are aligned at 90-degree angles. They fit perfect design conditions. Select a beam and right-click to select Properties. The beam is a Cubit Plant Beam proprietary custom entity. AutoCAD must have as-built in it to see this object type. We want to export the beams as AutoCAD solids and as tagging objects. Click the Export command, and under Steel, ensure that the first three options beneath AutoCAD objects are selected. Note that there are other export options like S, D, and F, and to Intelligent Advanced Steel objects. Ensure that the Erase As-Built Plant Objects After Export option is selected. Click OK. Select all the beams and press Enter. A window opens where you can enter a name for the steel object class. Confirm the default with OK. Let's look at the results. A feature list for the structural steel was created. Double-click the icon to extend the list. Click on a steel label in the drawing. The according entity in the list opens. It contains all information about the selected beam. Right-click another beam in the list and select Show. The view will automatically navigate to its label and highlight it by an arrow. Select one of the beams and review the properties. You can see that it is an AutoCAD solid and can stand alone in AutoCAD, apart from as-built. When we remove one of the solid beams, you can see the defined beam axis. To see the beam information, click its label. If you're doing a linear drawing for your structure, you may obtain that information quickly. In this tutorial, you were shown how to add steel to an active set, fit steel beams to the point cloud, copy beams, extend beams, and align and export beams.